Hey guys, welcome back to Autism Unedited, episode 7. Today we're just going to be shitting on a YouTuber by the name of DygoKnight. And I don't want to send too much hate his way. I don't want you guys to go comment under his video or anything. But I just wanted to point out his flaws in his videos. And I think he makes complete slop. Obviously, I got my boy Kyle with me here. Say what up, Kyle.
Yo, what up?
Yeah, today we're just gonna watch the video. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. As you guys know, it's long. He just draws out his videos so kids who watch Naruto watch it. So I'm really pumped to just break down why I don't like his points. It's titled 29 times Sasuke should have died. It should be titled times Sasuke could have died. There's only a couple times he should have died, and most of the reasons he lists, it's just total bullshit. And he even lists the reasons why it's bullshit, which makes me even more mad when I'm watching the video. I want to like the guy. He has some interesting topics. Yeah, what do you think, Kyle? What do you think of this dude?
Never watched his stuff before. First video I watched was the one you sent me, and I'd never understood why you didn't like the guy so much, but yeah, it makes a lot of sense now. I couldn't even finish the video.
Exactly. So let's go ahead.
I don't know if it's the voice or the dude's content or a mix of both, but
Yeah, he is infuriating. Just very infuriating. So let's go ahead and see what the first point he says is, and we'll just break it down. We didn't prepare too much for it. I just sent him the video so we can watch it a little bit. I'll get the scans after we're done recording for what my points are and whatnot. So yeah, let's get going.
Starting off with number 1. When Sasuke was just a kid, 7 years old, the Uchiha clan was planning a coup to overtake the Leaf Village, which was going to be very dangerous for everybody living in the Leaf Village, essentially. And because of that, the Leaf Village wanted to stop the Uchiha clan by any means necessary. Now first, the third Hokage tried to negotiate with the Uchihas, and Shisui and Itachi tried to convince the Uchiha clan that going with the coup was not the right idea because they would just cause a civil war that would ensue and kill a lot of people. But unfortunately, the Uchiha clan was bent on this revenge plot against the Leaf Village and the coup, so Itachi was given a choice: side with the clan and join their efforts in the civil war, or side with the Leaf Village and destroy the entire clan so that there's no war and less deaths. Now, everybody knows Itachi sided with the Leaf Village and slaughtered the Uchiha clan massacre, one of the most iconic pieces of lore in the Naruto series. But one of the main reasons as to why Itachi did side with the Leaf Village was because of Sasuke Uchiha, his little brother, that would probably be killed in the civil war or by the plot of assassination of the Uchiha clan if it was executed by anybody other than Itachi. So Sasuke could have easily died back in the day when he was just a kid and was saved by Itachi, ironically by him killing his entire family in front of Sasuke, which is really messed up, but it saved Sasuke's life in a twisted way. Number 2.
Okay, that's just, it doesn't even make sense that he should have died there. How should he have died there? Itachi didn't plan to kill Sasuke. He didn't want Sasuke to die. He loved Sasuke. It doesn't even fucking make sense. That's his first point.
Technically, Obito wanted to kill Sasuke, and he probably could have too, behind Itachi's back if he wanted to, but...
So he should have died then?
No, but even if like the Uchiha did end up fighting the Leaf Village, like why would they just kill Sasuke? Like he's like 6 years old.
Exactly. It's such a stupid point to make. It doesn't make any sense, and I'm very infuriated by the idea that he should have died in that situation. He should not have died. It would have ruined the story. How does it make sense? It's just not how the story was written. He shouldn't have died in that situation, and I don't see a scenario where it could have worked out in any other way. Obito wasn't sure if he could beat Itachi.
That is true. I don't know if that was Obito said Itachi was like as strong as him when he was that young.
Right. Exactly. It makes sense too. I think young Obito probably would have gotten stomped by that Itachi. Maybe. the Itachi with the Mangekyo and top of Shisui's Mangekyo. It's possible.
I think the closest Sasuke came to death at that time was from Itachi when he fucking Tsukiyomi'd him at like 5 years old.
Yeah, that was a... But he purposely didn't kill him, even though he could have. And that's my point right there. There was no point in which Sasuke could have died. He just wasn't going to. I mean, yeah, I guess if Itachi went full psychopath and just decided to kill him, yeah. But it just doesn't make sense. This next point, I don't really have an issue with. I'll let him talk for a little second, then we can talk about it after. I'm not going to watch his whole ramble.
2. In the Land of Waves arc, when Naruto and Sasuke were fighting against
Actually,
Haku,
no, I do have an
Haku
issue with this
unleashes a needle barrage at Naruto, and Sasuke just steps in front of Naruto and takes the needles on the neck, all over his body. It was messed up, and Sasuke collapses. Naruto himself thinks Sasuke just died in front of him. That's why he goes ballistic with the chakra of the Nine Tails. And yeah, Sasuke could have died very easily in that situation. It was just because Haku was...
Yeah, I mean, sure, I guess he should have died in that scenario if Haku was fucking crazy and not merciful. But again, I don't think he should have died. It doesn't make sense. Haku wasn't trying to kill him.
Yeah, he even brings up later on, if he keeps talking, that Haku is like purposely missing vital points, and they bring up how Haku is like kind and not a murderous psychopath like multiple times. Sasuke, I don't think, was ever in any super serious danger here. Like, he woke up like 5 minutes later, like fine. He was like, my fucking shoulder hurts. Like,
yeah,
he was nowhere close to dying, and he should not have died, because, I mean, the only one probably trying to kill him was Zabuza, but...
Yeah, exactly. It's stupid. I'll let him say his retarded point here now, just so he could, you know, defend himself, even though he's actually arguing against his own point, which makes everything worse.
Was a gentle guy, and he didn't want to kill Sasuke. That he survived because Haku didn't aim for vital spots. And needles are also not the most dangerous weapon. They are not as deadly as kunai or shuriken, for example. So Haku could actually aim for body parts that look very lethal but not kill the target, and that's the reason why Sasuke survives the needles. But still, it was very close to death. Sasuke was messed up after that. Number 3, in the Forest of Death, after Sasuke fights Orochimaru in a mock fight. I mean, obviously Orochimaru wasn't going all out against Sasuke because Sasuke was a genin, Orochimaru was Kage level, so he was just testing Sasuke out and sparring with him essentially. A little bit of a violent sparring, but sparring nevertheless. However, at the end of the fight, Orochimaru bestows the curse mark upon Sasuke. And you may say, well, that's actually a good thing for Sasuke because the curse mark provides a lot of power, but the curse mark is a double-edged sword. First, because yeah, it can paralyze you if you run out of chakra, and if you don't know how to use it, it can consume your body, but Orochimaru tells Anko, when they have the little scuffle in the forest, that there's a 1 in 10 chance that Sasuke will survive the curse mark. So 90% of a chance of him dying, that's pretty damn insane. And yes, we know Anko survived the curse mark, and we also know a lot of characters that survived the curse mark.
See, he just adds a bunch of fluff to his videos for no reason. Why the fuck are you adding, oh, we know Anko survived? I just can't stand his breakdowns. It's so useless.
So did Kimimaru, so did fucking...
all the Sound 4. I know sometimes they reject people, but clearly Sasuke was strong enough to handle it. That's why Orochimaru gave it to him. If he didn't think he was strong enough, he wouldn't have gave it to him, because he wants the fucking Sharingan.
I don't even know if were we ever shown the curse mark rejecting anybody?
Yeah,
it's just a statement.
I think it is just a statement, but in the anime, I think it does show somebody. If I can find a screenshot of it, I'll throw it up on screen right now. But
yeah, I actually don't have too much of a problem with this one, because if the 90% death rate statement is true, like, yeah, he could have died, but he should not have died.
Right, that's what I mean. What does he mean by he should have died here? All of his points are mute, because the title of his video is just wrong. It's so annoying. But we'll go ahead and continue, see what he has to say.
sound for Kimimaro. And in Naruto Shippuden, we basically see an entire army of people using the second stage of the curse mark. So imagine how many people Orochimaru killed by implanting the curse mark if there are so many alive. But still, 1 in 10 chance to survive is pretty damn low.
What was that? Alive. Did you hear that? Why did he say it like that? I just had to bring attention to that.
For Sasuke here, and he was very close to death many times because of the curse mark, so that's very dangerous. Obviously, he never died because he had the Kekkei Genkai of the Uchiha and was a powerful ninja, but it was dangerous nonetheless. Number 4, when Sasuke is...
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that he should have died in that scenario. He shouldn't have died because his body was strong enough to handle the curse mark. It's like saying Naruto should have died when the Nine Tails was implanted in him because it's too much chakra for a baby to handle. Well, no, he was an Uzumaki. He can handle that much chakra. It doesn't add, you know. He's just being stupid for some reason. I don't get it. But I think this point...
And I think it's in the lore, too, that babies are better Jinchuriki.
Yeah, that does make sense, actually. Because they make Gaara a Jinchuriki before he's even born. Well, I think this next point I actually agree with him with, so let's go ahead and see.
Fighting Gaara in the forest, and then one of the coolest shots in the entire series happens when Sasuke's Chidori starts to run out because he goes for the third Chidori in the day, and then you don't know what happened after the clash, and then you see Gaara's sand unraveling and Sasuke's curse mark wrapping around him, his Chidori activated because of the chakra of the curse mark. It's one of the coolest scenes in Naruto. Sasuke collapses soon after because he is literally drained completely out of chakra, and the curse mark overtakes his body. He couldn't even move anymore. He was paralyzed. Gaara is absolutely pissed for Sasuke having hurt him twice in the same day, which was never done before his entire life, and he goes to, kill Sasuke. However, Naruto arrives in the nick of time and kicks Gaara away, saving Sasuke's life. Number 5, a very...
Okay, so it wasn't this point I agree with, because obviously he shouldn't have died because Sasuke was saved by Naruto. So there's no way he could have died in that situation. He was being saved. I mean, I guess you could say if Naruto didn't show up, but he did. So how should he have died in that scenario? You know what I mean? I think it's his next point that I agree with, but we'll have to see what it says. But do you get what I'm saying though, Kyle? Like it doesn't make sense what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, he's this entire video is him basically saying like, yeah, if the plot was completely different, Sasuke should have died like a bunch, but it's not. That's not how the fucking story goes. So he shouldn't have died. Right.
It's like, well, if Naruto wasn't the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails, then well, he fucking is. It doesn't. What do you mean? It's. Why are you making this video? It just doesn't make sense. I get it.
If Madara wasn't an Uchiha, he wouldn't be so strong. Yeah, no shit.
Exactly. I get it. We make stupid videos too, but at least our videos are like funny. His videos don't even have a point to them. You know, at least we're trying to scale people when we're doing our videos. He's just making bullshit up and it has no point to it. So, but his next point, if it is what I think it is, I know I just said that 3 times in a row, but I think this is the point I actually agree with, so let's see.
A similar thing happens soon thereafter when Gaara still wants to kill Sasuke, who's paralyzed by the curse mark, and this time it's Sakura who gets in front of Sasuke and protects him. Now, Sakura doesn't do anything like kicking Gaara, for example, like Naruto did. She just stands in front of Sasuke holding a kunai and doing everything she can to protect him.
I'm not going to let him finish this point.
That's all she can do. Bitch ain't good for anything else.
Yeah, this is the point I actually agree with. Just because Sakura is involved, he should have died, in my opinion. Right? That makes sense. Sakura is there. He should have died right away. Just by Sakura's presence alone.
Yeah, just so I could see Sakura in like complete agony from seeing Sasuke die.
Exactly. It's just, I would love to witness that. But, you know, we can't all get lucky. So So that was the only point so far that I agree with, and we can continue now. I just wanted to bring it up. We're actually going to go ahead and skip this portion of the video.
Bodied Sakura in that moment and stick her to a tree, but she saved Sasuke's life, which was in jeopardy there. Number 6. In hindsight, we all know Itachi never meant to kill Sasuke. He was working for his brother the entire time, always wanting to save his life. But there's a moment in the series that Itachi kinda goes beyond, and I would even say he pushed his own luck there, when Itachi and Sasuke finally met again after the Uchiha clan massacre in that hotel room, and Sasuke was absolutely pissed at Itachi for killing everybody. He wanted to kill him. He aimed a Chidori at Itachi. It didn't work. Itachi wanted to teach Sasuke a lesson just so he never really rushes an S-class fugitive shinobi again, recklessly like he just did. And also he wanted to push Sasuke's powers and develop his Sharingan through hatred and all that stuff. You know, the Uchiha clan and hatred become...
Alright, I can't stand his voice, so I had to pause it. He doesn't have a point here either. Again, Itachi doesn't want to fucking kill Sasuke, so Sasuke shouldn't have died here. And obviously, we know Kasame's not going to get involved because he's going to let Itachi and deal with his little brother. Also, do you have anything else you want to say about this point, real quick, Kyle? Because there's something about the last point I forgot to add. That makes sense. Okay. So, the only thing that I wanted to add was... Actually, Sasuke should have died in the last encounter, but he didn't bring it up for some fucking reason. He should have been out of chakra. He used too many Chidoris. His limit was 3, I think, and he used it, a 4th one against Gaara. And he was out of chakra, and the curse mark sprouted out because he didn't have any chakra to control it. He should have died right there. He was completely at 0 chakra. That was...
Doesn't the curse mark give you chakra, though? Like, when you're out of it? Because that's what happened when he fought Itachi.
Right, but it was possessing him, so it wasn't giving him chakra in that scenario because he was out of chakra. It was hurting him at that point, and it would kill him. Kakashi explained that, actually, when he put the seal on him.
Yeah, not only the seal, but he hadn't perfected the curse mark yet with the Sound 4.
Right. So, that's just like another portion of it. So. But yeah, that's just one other thing I wanted to add about the last point. But we can continue from here. I'm going to skip this point now.
Sasuke. I mean, it's absolute psychological torture, and we see that Tsukiyomi has physical effects on the target, even though it's an Naruto and Jiraiya hadn't brought Tsunade back to the Leaf Village. I don't know if Sasuke would have waken up, because she was the only person who seemed capable of healing somebody out of the effects of Tsukiyomi. So what were you thinking, Itachi? I thought you were Sasuke's, protector. Maybe just use a regular genjutsu and make him watch it once or twice, but 500,000 times seems a little bit excessive. Number 7.
I can't fucking stand it. Itachi's trying to fuck with him. Of course he would have woken up eventually. It's just that Tsunade made him wake up earlier. I don't understand his point. Did he really think Tsukiyomi was just going to put him in a coma forever? That's not how Tsukiyomi works.
It can.
It just kills him.
Itachi killed his girlfriend with Tsukiyomi. He, made her live out her life. So her brain, just gave out and she died. But
yeah, she died. She wasn't put in a coma.
Itachi at this point, has to, keep up the ruse. He has to put Sasuke through enough torture to make it seem like he's the bad guy, but also not kill him.
Exactly. He did as much as he could to hurt Sasuke without killing him. And that totally makes sense because of what he's trying to do. So, if you have a problem...
Itachi doesn't know, how much Sasuke can withstand. So, he could, accidentally kill him. But, again, that's not what happens, so...
Exactly. That would have been another could-have point. This would be an okay video if it was titled 29 times Sasuke should have died. Or could have died. God damn, I can't fucking talk. his retardation is actually creeping into my brain and decaying my cells. So it's very unfortunate. So let's go ahead and continue.
In the Sasuke retrieval arc, Sasuke has to eat that weird looking pill so that he can eventually evolve his curse mark into the second stage and control it better. Sakon gives the pill to Sasuke and says he has to quote unquote die so that he can master the curse mark. And he explains that if Sasuke is not taken care of, he would die because of the effects of the pill, because the curse mark would take over his body. But because the Sound 4 are very specialized ninjas, they can encase Sasuke into that weird looking gourd and put him in hibernation so that the curse mark doesn't overtake his body completely and he doesn't die. And yes, he is alive and well after he leaves the gourd, but that was a risk Sasuke took. He was kind of apprehensive. He was like, I can't die here, but this guy's telling me that eating this pill will give me more powers, so I don't know what to do, but he eventually eats the pill and survives, which is good. Number 8.
Well, I don't really have too much of an issue with this. I don't think he should have died there, though. I don't think it was a writing issue. See, here's my main issue, and I didn't address this at the beginning of the video, but the title of the video implies that Kishimoto wrote Sasuke in a way that he survives things he just shouldn't. But that's just not the case. I mean, there are a couple of things that you could say is an asshole. And he'll bring those up too, and we can talk about those when he brings those up. And that'll probably be the last topic that we discuss in this video, is his only good point in the video, and then I'm gonna cut it off because I don't want to watch this whole video. One, I don't want to steal all his content. If you want to watch the whole thing, go ahead and check out his video, and I think you should go watch his video too. But
I'm surprised you don't have more of a problem with this one, because he even says like, oh yeah, you could die if you just eat this and fuck off, but he's like, no, we put you in this thing and we take care of you, which is exactly what they did. So he would not have died, he should not have died, and he could not have died. So like, I don't understand why you don't have more of a problem with this one.
I guess I just misremembered. I thought they said that there's a chance he'll die no matter what, but I didn't realize that as long as we protect you, you'll be fine.
They might have said that.
I mean,
even still, like, I'm pretty sure the Sound 4 said like, we'll take care of you, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think he actually does die in that point. Actually, I think he has to die and come back to life inside that jar. I think that's the whole point of the jar, and then he can access Curse Mark 2.
I'm pretty sure it's just like some sort of like suspended animation.
Yeah, something like that. It's not a full death, but so technically Sasuke did die, so a bad point regardless. So we can go see what point 8 is.
It's gonna be in the fight between Naruto and Sasuke, the first one in the Valley of the End. After Sasuke pierces Naruto with his Chidori, Naruto taps into the Nine Tails' powers, and Sasuke wasn't really ready for that. The amp the chakra gave to Naruto was massive, and Naruto started to land blows after blows on Sasuke, kicking him around, punching him under the water, and Sasuke was just taking some severe damage. His 2 Tomoe Sharingan couldn't keep up with it, and it's only when he awakens the 3rd Tomoe that he starts to counterattack properly, because Naruto was just too fast. If Sasuke hadn't really awakened the 3rd Tomoe, it's likely that Naruto would have killed Sasuke.
Please just stop it. I can't fucking... I don't want to listen to this guy anymore, dude.
No, we're almost done, bro. I know it sucks.
His next 2 or 3 points are specifically about this fight. He's like, yeah, Naruto could have killed Sasuke. Like, no, the fuck, he couldn't have. Naruto is never trying to fucking kill Sasuke.
Right.
Not at any point.
I hate it.
Not, like, I wish he would have said if Naruto lost control of the Nine Tails, then Nine Tails could have killed Sasuke. That would be like an actual reasonable point, and it would be correct, but he didn't say that.
Right, he doesn't think of a good point. That's what makes it worse. It's like he just comes up with something right off the top of his head. He doesn't think about it any more than that. He just writes it down on a piece of paper and fucking records it. And that's
I didn't have any hard feelings about this guy going into this video, but now that you're like sitting here and forcing me to watch this shit, I'm like getting progressively angrier.
I know I've tried to watch more than one of his videos. I'm not capping. And I can't stand it. He does this for all of his videos. And like I said, I don't want you guys to comment under his videos any hate. I know we don't have any followers, so I'm not sure that I don't know how this video will do, but I don't want you guys to go shit on this guy. I'm only making this video because I just want the Naruto YouTubers to do better. And if this guy does better, then it'll be good. Most of the Naruto YouTubers aren't. Go ahead.
I hope Ashley goes and asks this guy for Minecraft content.
That would be funny as fuck. I'm fine if Ashley does that. But I just want these points to be shown so people can understand that it's total bullshit. What he's making slop content for children who watch Naruto. That's kind of the point I'm making. And that's fine. If he wants to do that, he could fucking do that. But I can also critique him. He's putting it on a public platform, so that's just how it goes, you know. Alright, let's see what the next fucking point is.
There, or maybe break every single bone in his body and bring him back to the Leaf Village, just like Naruto said he would. Number 9 is gonna be when Naruto uses the first tail of the Nine Tails' cloak after Sasuke adapts his third Tomoe Sharingan to his patterns of attack.
You can skip this one.
Alright. I just wanted to show the people how bad his points are, but you're right.
They can watch it if they want to.
Here's the only good point he has. Are you ready? Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Nano explosives he made specifically to kill Itachi,
Not this
Uchiha,
point.
Sasuke's brother, but he decides to use it against Sasuke because Sasuke is a formidable threat. Now, these explosives are extremely dangerous and almost impossible to counter unless you can see chakra and you have lightning style. Fortunately for Sasuke, he has both of those things, so he could shove a Raikiri into himself. Obviously, he didn't pierce his body with a Raikiri, but he just passed a current through his body, which made him really weak, and diffused the nano explosives so that he wouldn't be disintegrated by them, and then he put a genjutsu on
Disintegrated. I know you heard that.
I honestly didn't.
I was like, hell no. Alright.
Vader to
Honestly,
make it.
like, now that we're talking about it, why did Sasuke just not do, like, Chidori's stream? Like, that seemed to, like, not hurt Sasuke and do the exact same thing, but instead he, like, badly hurt himself.
I have no idea, but maybe
Also,
it just
like,
wasn't enough to... You know what? Chidori's stream goes around the body. That's why it doesn't actually pierce the body at all. And they were already in his bloodstream. So that's why.
Fair point.
And he also was about to say that Deidara got caught in the genjutsu. This is a common misconception that I see everybody fucking say, but he saw through the genjutsu. It was a clone that got caught in the genjutsu. He comes out of the genjutsu right after. I just don't get it.
Think that C4 worked, and Deidara watched Sasuke being disintegrated 2 times before realizing, oh no, I was under a genjutsu, he got me. Number 11, in the same fight, Deidara uses his magnum opus against Sasuke, trying to kill him by any means necessary, even though he has to sacrifice his life for it. With a C0 explosion, where Deidara literally explodes himself from within, creating a blast that rivals the 10 Tails Bijudama. Fortunately for Sasuke, he was fast enough to summon Manda, put her under a genjutsu, and reverse summon himself before the explosion completely engulfed him. Yes, Manda died in the process because the snake had to tank some of the explosion before Sasuke was able to reverse summon himself out of there, but Sasuke survived, which is really good because, well, he didn't die. Number 12.
Alright, so that was his only decent point. I think it was kind of an ass pull that Kishimoto wrote there. And I think it's crazy that he had enough chakra to summon Manda, and enough time to get into Manda's mouth before the explosion goes off, and then, you know what I mean? It seems like an asshole to me. So I think that's his only decent point in the video. I haven't watched the whole video in a while, so he might have 1 or 2 other ones that are okay, like when Madara stabs him in the heart, even though he got revived. So he shouldn't have died in that situation. But this situation, I understand why he thinks he should have died, and it's kind of crazy that he didn't. What do you think, Kyle?
I don't have too much to say about this one, to be honest. I think Sasuke just outsmarted him. I don't know if he should have died in this one or not. I don't have any strong opinions either way.
Well, also, if Deidara just didn't rage quit, he could have actually probably got the dub. But he decided to just quit out of the game. He Jade out in War Thunder. So
I don't know if he could have done anything. I think he was out of clay and everything. I mean, he could have left, but yeah.
he could have just boxed up Sasuke. He was breathing really hard, and Deidara wasn't.
Deidara boxed up Sasuke. Come on now.
I don't think Sasuke was able to do anything at that point. He was out of chakra. That's why I don't understand how he was able to summon Manda.
I think Sasuke was 0 chakra. Is still slapping the shit out of Deidara.
all right. I get what you're saying. Well, that was kind of the last point I wanted to watch, so we can just talk about that video a little bit. I'll check how much we got in the recording here. Probably not too long. We got 30 minutes. It'll be our shortest episode, but that might not be too bad for our analytics, so hopefully you guys like the video. But anyway, what do you got to say about this dude? Any criticisms that you want to throw at him before we click off here and call it a night? Or do you want to keep going?
No, I don't.
Okay, we don't have to keep going.
We can if you want to, but
I think we got enough. I think we're good. I just want to, wrap it up nicely. And if he ends up watching this video, I want to give him some good criticisms. Like, I think his editing is really, really good. It's way better than ours. His voice isn't that bad. I know you don't like it, but I don't think his voice is that bad. It's probably better than mine. And I honestly think he has some decent points if this video was titled differently, but he's clickbaiting with the way that he titles the video. So those are my main complaints.
It's not complete dog shit, but it's not something I'd watch.
Exactly. It's just these
It's
are
just
my
50% dog shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, do better, get good, I guess. And that's about it.
That is.
Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to click like and definitely subscribe because we're going to be posting some more fire-ass content. Right, Kyle? Alright, that's fair. Alright, have a good one, guys.